Okay, back on the good side of the ledger, President Trump is apparently killing aid to South Africa. This, of course, is a good thing because when it comes to South Africa has become an increasingly racist state focused on expropriating the property of whites. Now, you can talk about the evils of South African apartheid, which, of course, were tremendously evil. And you can also point out that the way to come together after the demise of an apartheid regime would not be confiscatory policy designed to harm the white people in Africa in racist fashion. That's exactly what the South African government has done. That's what the Zimbabwean government did also, by the way, completely destroying the country in the process. South Africa has pushed forward an expropriation measure signed by the president, Cyril Ramaphosa, designed to bring land reform in the public interest, meaning just seize property, presumably from white farmers disproportionately. South Africa, by the way, because it has impoverished itself in ways that it need not, because South Africa has pursued a racialist policy, because South Africa's identity is largely tied up in its sort of anti-colonialist mindset, it has also become a plaything of places like Iran and China, who very often are funneling money into South Africa. President Trump was like, no, we're done with this. We're not going to give aid to a country that is in racist fashion seeking to expropriate property from white farmers.
You said that you were going to cut aid from South Africa. Will you plan to cut aid across other African nations, and why South Africa?
No, it's only South Africa. Terrible things are happening in South Africa. The leadership is doing some terrible things, horrible things. So that's under investigation right now. We'll make a determination. And until such time as we find out what South Africa is doing, they're taking away land, they're confiscating land, and actually they're doing things that are perhaps far worse than that.
He's absolutely right about this. And the fact that it was ignored, nay, forwarded by the Secretary of State under the Biden administration is a tragedy. South Africa is a deeply corrupt, criminality-filled state. It is a failing state. And the fact that we've been pouring money into it is a disgrace. So good move by the Trump administration.